Mind, oh mind. Mind is the problem. Mind is the solution. A mind that is not at peace does not follow instructions. As long as you're doing something you like, it obeys your commands. But as soon as you ask it to do something different, it says, I'm not going to do that. We all know what is good for us and what is not. We know that excessive behavior or addiction of any nature, bad attitudes of laziness and procrastination, are harmful to our progress. We know it, we understand it, but we cannot avoid it. Because if mere understanding was enough, we would not struggle so much to control ourselves. To control ourselves or to control anything, let alone the mind, we first need to know how it is built and how it functions. To achieve self-control, we need to know how we are built and how we work. Before attempting to control ourselves, let us first get to know ourselves. Our body is made of various systems. The nervous system, the cardiovascular system, respiratory system, the digestive system, the muscular system, and so on. 11 systems to be precise. All these systems are made up of organs. Cardiovascular system is made of heart, arteries, and veins. The respiratory system is made of lungs, trachea, nose. All systems have their main organs. Organs are made of tissues. Tissues are made of cells. Cells are made of basic elements such as proteins, fats, carbohydrates, nucleic acids, and so on. These basic principles are made up of molecules, which in turn are made of atoms. Atoms are made of energy. This is the vital energy that yoga calls prana. And we are full of this energy from top to bottom. Prana is obtained from the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, ether, and air. Prana is increased from the earth element by living in nature, by walking barefoot on earth, by playing in the mud, by smelling the earth when it first rains, by climbing mountains, by hugging trees, and above all, respecting nature. By drinking clean, pure water, we increase our prana through the water element. Swimming in the oceans, rivers, and lakes adds to the prana. Spending time in the sunshine increases our prana through the fire element. Eating warm, cooked foods, drinking warm water, taking a warm shower adds to our prana. The ether element is associated with sound and thoughts. Cleansing up of our lower thoughts through chanting of mantras increases our prana and helps us connect with a higher vibration of thinking. The main source of prana is breathing, inhaling fresh, pure air, living in open-air environment, staying away from pollution, practicing pranayama, all add to the prana through the air element. When energy flows and circulates freely through our body, we experience harmony and balance in our body, leading to good health. But when this energy is blocked, its flow is obstructed, then imbalances set in, our systems lose their original rhythm, and diseases set in. So if we are all made up of energy, and energy is flowing through all our systems, who is in control of this entire operation? The brain, along with the central nervous system, is the control unit. All the systems follow the command of the brain. So when the brain is calm and there is peace of mind, it is reflected through all the systems and we experience good health. When the mind is disturbed, it disturbs the rhythm of all the systems and hence imbalance occurs. So if the brain is controlling all the systems, who is controlling the brain? To be able to control the brain, we first need to understand the organization of the brain. The brain performs two functions. Number one is the interaction with our environment, and number two is the control of all the systems in the body. Interaction with the environment involves perception, processing, and projection. Perception of all the knowledge around us through the 5 senses of knowledge. Processing of all this input. And third, projecting a decision or action through the 5 senses of action. This is the entire mechanism of how each one of us deals with our external environment. The second function of the brain is that of control of all the systems, including the involuntary systems of breathing, heartbeat, digestion, metabolism, and so on. When the brain is excessively occupied with dealing with the external environment, the control function becomes weaker. Each one of us suffers differently due to this loss of control. Some have breathing problems. They snore. They have breathlessness. Some have lung infection. Some lose sleep. Others have problems with metabolism, digestion, leading to weight gain and obesity. And many others suffer from mental health issues such as stress and anxiety, leading to lifestyle problems such as diabetes and hypertension. Here comes the role of the breath. Breath and mind are two sides of the same coin. Let me demonstrate this. Each one of us has experienced anger. Do you remember how it impacts our breathing? Our breathing becomes shallow and fast. An angry man is most often short of breath. So if strong emotions in the mind can impact the breath, so can the breath impact the mind and its emotions. When we practice pranayama, we voluntarily take control of our breathing action. By doing so, we engage the cerebrum directly with the cerebellum. As a result, our excited limbic or the emotional brain is quietened. Our emotions are controlled and we experience calmness directly after the practice. Not only is the mind calmed through pranayama practice, but pranayama is the technique through which the quantity of prana stored in the body is activated to a higher frequency. The higher the frequency, the higher is the energy. Through the practice of pranayama, our energy and awareness levels increase. We feel energized from within. Yoga calls pranayama as the highest of all practices. Pranayama Paramatapa. Pranayama comprising of the two roots of pran, the vital energy, and ayama, expansion, is the process of expanding the internal pranic store through the manipulation of breath. Different jargons are being used to sell pranayama under various brand names: breath work, somatic breathing, mindful breathing, pursed lip breathing, coherent breathing, diaphragmatic breathing, box breath, triangular breath, lion's breath, and so on. It is not bad that more and more people are able to learn and benefit from these techniques, but it is also important to know the truth that all these techniques have been clearly explained in the Indian yogic text for centuries. If you wish to learn pranayama, do contact in the link below, because only with a calm mind can we expect intention of thought and integrity of action. Thank you.